The Secret Service is investigating a possible network of people who are stealing credit card numbers. A Germantown waitress may be among them. Investigators say she used a magnetic card reader to capture hundreds of credit card numbers. Fox 15's April Norris joins us here in the studio with more. April?
Steve, police say Jessica Holden stole some 150 customers' credit card numbers, but she wasn't using them. She was supplying them to a guy who did use them. Holden was a waitress at Mr. B's steak and seafood restaurant in Germantown. Her boss is the one who turned her into authorities.
It's a very, very difficult thing to talk about because my customers, I hope they don't feel as violated as I felt.
Teresa Baker has owned Mr. B's in Germantown going on 30 years. She says she couldn't believe it when customers called saying their credit card numbers were stolen. Baker says she was shocked to find out this woman, Jessica Holden, might be responsible for the crime. Holden's worked for her on and off for 8 years.
I started investigating it. Obviously, everybody here has a server number. The same server came up every time. So we called the Germantown police and had the young woman arrested.
Holden tells officers starting in July she swiped customers' cards into a portable magnetic credit card holder like this. It stores information you can download onto a computer. She says she would then give it to a man she met at a party named Chico. In return, he'd give her cash or gifts. After finding out more people could be involved, Germantown police called the Secret Service.
We got a call on this case and other cases very early on in the investigation.
Special Agent Rick Harlow can't go into details about the cases, but says there are similarities to this in the Paulette's restaurant scam. In August, police arrested a chef for stealing customers' card numbers the same way. Harlow says in 7 years, he's investigated a half a dozen of these cases here in Memphis. He says the only way to ever protect yourself is to continuously check your credit activity.
If you're a victim of credit card fraud and you report it early enough and it is legitimately fraud, you're liable for a maximum of $50 by law. With a debit card, even used the same way, if your debit card information is stolen, you can be liable for the entire amount.
Now back to Holden. She's charged with 7 counts of criminal simulation. She isn't expected to appear before a judge until December 5th. In the studio, April Norris, Fox 13 News.